I picked this countertop ice maker because I wanted a compact option that could keep up without taking over the kitchen. Setup was quick, controls were simple, and it started producing ice faster than I expected. For daily use, it removed the hassle of trays and made the whole routine feel more convenient right from day one.
One thing I like most is how little effort it takes to operate. I add water, press a single button, and let it run. There are no complicated valves or extra parts to manage, which keeps the process clean and straightforward. That simplicity is exactly what I wanted for something I use several times a day.
Ice production speed has been a real advantage in my routine. I can get a fresh batch in roughly the first 10 minutes, which is fast enough for regular drinks and quick refills. That means I'm not waiting around or planning far ahead just to have enough ice available when people are over.
The footprint is small, and that matters in tighter spaces. I can keep it on the counter without sacrificing too much room, and the handle makes it easy to move when needed. For me, that balance between portability and output is a big reason this unit works well in both kitchen and travel-style setups.
Compared with larger or pricier machines I have used, this one feels less fussy in everyday operation. I do not have to deal with awkward hoses or complicated maintenance steps. It is mostly fill, run, and empty, which lowers friction and makes me much more likely to actually keep it in regular service.
The self-cleaning mode has been useful for upkeep. I still rinse and wipe the machine normally, but having an easy internal clean cycle helps keep things fresh with less effort. That matters for long-term use because maintenance is what determines whether a small appliance stays reliable after the first few months.
Capacity is on the smaller side, so I treat it as a steady producer rather than a giant one-shot batch machine. If I am hosting, I check the basket and refill water more often. With that expectation set correctly, it performs well and stays useful, especially for continuous use through the evening.
I also notice the operating sound is present but manageable. It is not silent, but it is not disruptive either, so I can let it run nearby while doing other tasks. For a countertop unit that makes ice this quickly, the noise level feels like a reasonable trade-off for the convenience it gives me.
For me, the biggest value is convenience per inch of counter space. It is small enough to keep out, fast enough to matter, and simple enough that anyone in the house can use it without instruction. That combination turns it from a novelty into a practical appliance that actually improves daily routines.
I like that it adapts to different situations, from normal home use to travel setups like campers and RVs. When I need extra ice during warm days or gatherings, it keeps up better than expected for its size. It gives me flexibility without requiring permanent installation or a lot of planning ahead.
If I compare effort versus output, this machine scores well. I spend very little time operating it, yet I still get steady ice production through the day. As long as I stay aware of basket level and water refills, it remains dependable and saves me from buying bagged ice or waiting on slow freezer trays.
I keep expectations realistic and use it for what it does best: quick, continuous ice in a compact form. With that mindset, I have been very happy with consistency and ease of use. It is a practical solution that fits modern kitchens where space is limited but convenience still matters every day.
At this point, I trust this ice maker to quietly do its job. Fast batches, simple controls, easy cleanup, and a footprint that does not crowd my space. It is not trying to be oversized or complicated. It just delivers reliable, repeatable performance.